Hello. I knew how to throw curves, sliders, fastballs, and knuckleballs before I stopped. Sad part is I got out of it because of the people I worked under. They were fucking assholes. And when my coworker told me there was managers and doctors like that at every practice, I was like, fuck y'all. I need to take care of my mental health. Yeah, I mean, there's a... Maybe that's what today's talk will be about. Welcome to Church Has Glasses. I'm Kirk, I have glasses, and this is a fake church I made with the power of the internet and a random picture of a church and 4 minutes in stream elements to make it look like I'm at a podium. I remember the moment I realized that wherever you work, cult, it's not a cult. I will never ask anyone to do anything illegal or inappropriate. I will never take many wives. I'm not a fan of robes. I don't want people to give me their money. It's not a cult. See, the difference between me and Crystalia, besides the fact that I don't like to engage with sexual activity with children like Crystalia does, I don't just come out and say it's a cult and then everybody laughs, even though I'm literally creating a network of underage women that I have sex with and tattoo. Like, I'm not gonna do that to you. One, I don't have the charisma. Let's just be honest. I don't have the charisma to start a cult. I mean, look at me right now. I'm barely awake. Also, realized my water was out of arm's reach. I remember when Clip searched up cult hotline. But I remember when finding out that it doesn't remember. My gosh. It doesn't matter where you work. There are gonna be 1, assholes, and 2, incredibly stupid people. Oh, and 3, the incredibly lazy. Because I was always taught, and I don't know about you guys, and maybe this is why I have the anxiety I have today. Probably. At least a part of the reason. I was always taught that work is like school, except instead of just getting a bad grade, you get fired, and then you don't have any money. That's what I was always taught. Always taught that it's a very, very thin line, and then once you cross it, you don't have a job anymore. And then I started working, and I got a job that was sort of a job just to like get some income, but I really wasn't supposed to stay there. And next thing you know, I've been there over 10 years. And at that job, I slowly realized, way too slowly, that it really, really doesn't matter how hard you work or how smart you are. What matters is, like, I broke it down to getting a promotion is knowing when to take credit for something and when to kiss ass. And that's about it. Because I watch so many people fail upwards. I watch so many people just climb higher and higher, even though there is no doubt they were some of the dumbest people I've ever met. And some of the most, what's the word? unqualified. But they knew when to take credit, and they knew when to kiss ass. Sometimes, and there was a very rare case, and it was the moment I realized, like, oh, we're all gonna die. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're screwed. It was when someone was literally the worst at their job. They were the worst at their position. The absolute worst. I wouldn't trust them to tie my shoes for fear they'd suddenly turn them into bombs. I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust them to fold my clothes out of fear that they thought my clothes were used to clean the toilet. Like incredible levels of unintelligence. How do our brains know we forgot something, but we don't know what we forgot? Because they're just piles of goop in our heads that we still don't understand, but pretend we do. See, I'm not good at kissing ass. If you're shit, and you're not getting a single compliment from me. But that's what's weird. I remember I had a meeting where I was, and I don't want to brag. This is another thing. People who, like, that's when I say know when to take credit. It's not just a situation where you brag about yourself. No. It's, you know when to highlight your coworkers, when you know how to highlight other people, and when you know how to highlight yourself. It's not just when to take credit for yourself. Because I remember, and kissing ass, I remember very specifically, I was in a meeting, and I don't like to brag, and I don't like to pretend like I'm hot shit or anything, but it was pretty widely regarded that I was the best in my position at a company. I was asked to train other people. I was asked to help out stores that needed help. That gives away a little bit of what I maybe did. I was asked to help out other locations. It was not negotiable that I was at the top of a certain position. And yet there was a position above me that was created at a location. And I said, why don't I have that position where I'm at? And they always hemmed and hawed. They were always like, I don't know. Well, you know, budget, I don't know. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. And then I went into a meeting and I said, explain why to me. Explain it. Like, there's a lot of hemming and hawing and explaining it. And they said, you know, if you really want this, you got to start, engaging with people around the company. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, you got to start, talking, schmoozing with them. And I'm like, okay, so it's not good enough that I execute at like 100%, 110%. It's not good enough that if anyone ever needs help, they contact me. It's not good enough that I am used as an example of how to do this perfectly. That's not good enough. What would be good enough is if I complimented someone's tie occasionally. That would make me good enough. If during the meetings I was like, hey, that was a good point. No. And that's the problem. Integrity. Yeah, I trained every new technician that came through those doors, and they promised me that they would give me one of those techs to help me out because I did shelter and take a loan, and then they fired me for BS reasons. Yeah, I've been trying to be very vague about my old job, but like one time I went out with a buddy. Every broken. I remember I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and we started talking about work and trading stories. Then I kind of went off about, because I hadn't seen them in a while and I hadn't talked to them about work in a while, and I kind of went off on all the things because I've been very vague about my old job. But I remember towards the end of that conversation, he looked at me and he was like, I'm legit getting angry about what you're talking about. Like, I'm getting very... He's like, I could feel my blood boiling. because and this is like a sticking point with my generation and future generations. There's all this talk about, oh, they're quietly quitting, oh, lazy generation, entitled. Understand that it's just the generations below have figured out that the company doesn't actually care about you, and they're not even willing to give you the gold watch and keep you around a while. That's all that's changed. You didn't have the numbers in front of you. You didn't have the trends in front of you. You didn't see that the company on your work makes tons of fucking money and then has no problem whatsoever getting rid of you. Even if you do a good job. Even if you do a great job. And they are willing. Every company is willing to accept that their workers are in horrible conditions if it keeps the status quo of their business, which their business is making money. Hey, we know you have depression and sit in the parking lot every morning crying because the job makes you feel like shit, but how about you come in before you're supposed to and start working before you're actually supposed to be clocked in, and then we don't have a minute. We don't have to be a minute late sometimes. But it really... Oh, but don't forget that will also get after you coming in early and working late because... Oh yeah, that was... Oh man. Oh, that happens all the time on I do that all the time on my my actual new jobs chat. I always accidentally hit enter too early, and I go, damn it! Now I have to edit that or delete it and start over. But no, it's new companies. They're not new. They've been around forever. But companies have left their playbook open too long. People just don't want to play it anymore. And then that's also coming up with this generation that's slowly leaving through the exit. My brother says, "Hey, well, hi, Squirtle's brother. Tell me you want to work for free." But you have this situation where, because I mean, people have been saying it for a long time, and everyone says you're just a socialist, but it's really a pyramid scheme where a guy at the top goes, "Hey, dude below me, do whatever it takes to keep this place making money," and then the person below them is like, "Hey, do whatever it takes to keep this place making the money." And it goes down to a point where it fractions out so much that everybody is just looking out for their job, and they're willing to accept horrible circumstances for the people underneath them as long as we keep the status quo. And that's the problem. Because Witchy, you're talking about, mental health problems, you're talking about staffing issues, and they're like, well, we just can't do it. And the reason you can't do it is because you can't offer enough money to people who are competent to actually run this place and staff it high enough. Because if you staff too high, then you don't make enough money for whoever's at the top of that pole. And then they don't get to go on yachts and do coke and bang hookers. So they're upset because, oh my gosh, I don't get 3 trips to Europe this year, only 2. Well, you know what? You're going to have to take it out on the people below me. Rather than going, hey, asshole, how about you go to Europe once, and how about we get health care? Huh? Like, it's so insane that's just like, that's where we're at. Mind you, this is a non-profit animal shelter. There are some places where it seems like they got it together. Like Costco, I know is a place where it seems like everything's pretty fair. I know it wasn't going to food because the animals ran out of food and they begged for donations. Many Christmas. At my school, all the new teachers get the damaged school supplies, and the teachers who have been there longer get all the new stuff. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, it's I'll be right back, gonna start laundry. It's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. To me, and I remember when I was very young. I was very, very young. I don't even remember the age. But when I was very, very young, and I was going to church, and I had a little bit of hope in my life left, I remember saying to my dad, I was like, isn't there like a way that, like, everybody who has money, like the people that are super rich, isn't there any way that, like, they can do a little bit more for the people that don't have anything, and then it kind of, like, trickles down to them? I didn't say trickle down, but I was like, it kind of goes to the people in need. Because there's some people that just can't help what their situation is. And he's like, my dad literally said, that's socialism and it doesn't work. Or he's like, that's communism and it doesn't work. And then I got older and I was like, it doesn't work because of human beings. Oh shit, my brother might cook some wings or barbecue ribs today. Well, that's good news. Good news for them barbecue wings. But I don't know, man. I think the only way it gets better is if we enlighten ourselves in a way that show us that certain things don't matter. And yes, you should make a milkshake because milkshakes are the shit. I've never had a milkshake and was like, man, I'm kind of bummed I bought this. There's never been a milkshake I've had with regret. But that's just me. I hear tell of a lady whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they tell her that it's better than yours. And you know what? Damn right. Such a stupid song. Cookies and cream. Because vanilla, like, what's the point? What's the point of a vanilla milkshake? Like, that's my response. Oh, man. I keep hitting the camera with my knee because desk leg is right where my knee is. I can't sit still, so my knee is hitting the arm. But I was listening to something recently. Because I'll be honest, this week wasn't the best. It was very, very... I have cookies. It wasn't the best week. Very stressful. Very worried about stuff. And one of my roommates has COVID. They have been locked in their room. We think they're now testing negative and they'll probably get out, but you know. the hell? Like, it's like the water just, like, you know what? How about we just pour over to go into your mouth? Stressful geopolitical, situations. It's been a stressful time. I had COVID and it's not fun at all. I think, and I'm not doing this to brag, Squirtle, because I understand. I could hear it from my room how bad COVID could be. I'm starting to think I'm one of those people who got it but didn't show any symptoms. Because I was, talking about my old job earlier. I went to work every day. Well, except for like 2 weeks in a day or so. I went to work every single day. Because well, I won't get into why, because that'll narrow down what I used to do. But I went to work that whole time. I interacted with people. I interacted with people that we later found out had COVID. COVID went through my workplace, and it didn't seem like I ever got it. So I'm starting to wonder, am I one of those folks that got it and just don't show symptoms, or what the deal is? My fridge is full of cookies, cupcakes, and chocolates because it's Teacher Appreciation Week at my school district. Hot damn. I don't know, and this is gonna sound like I complain about dumb things, but I always felt bad when people brought me a lot of food. You know what I mean? Like, I had a coworker and they loved to bake. They were a bacon machine. And for my birthday every year, they would make me like a pie, like a whole pie. And their pies were so rich that like only the tiniest piece could actually be eaten at any one time. And I could never finish the pie. I could never finish it. It got to a point where I was like, you're basically making enough food for 50 people and telling me to go home with it. And I don't know 50 people. I barely know 5. I had that before my brother had COVID, and I was perfect. I remember I had to tell her, I was like, hey, you know what? I'd love your pie. I love your baked goods, but you gotta make it a little smaller, or make it a little less, knock you on your ass rich. Man, I could go through like a gallon of milk and only eat like 2 pieces. The thing was rich as hell. But yeah, like when you have your birthday or something like that, and people just give you all these treats, and if you're not a sweet tooth, you're like, I'm not gonna eat all these. I can't eat all this stuff. There's not enough room in my stomach. And I don't want the diabetes. So what did we learn? What did we learn from this talk, eh? I was one of the lucky ones who experienced COVID. Like a mild cold. Well, I also live in fear of everything. But when it comes to COVID, I live in fear that one day I'm going to get it. I had never gotten it this whole time, and it just wipes me out. Most annoying thing was how sleepy I was. I remember at the height of the COVID craze, it was a pandemic. It killed a lot of people. Should be taken seriously. But at the height of it, I remember I got sent home from work because a coworker got it, and we were considered in close proximity. And I was like, I'm going to go get a test right now, and if it's a negative, can I come back? And they're like, no. And I was like, so you want me to stay home 2 weeks, and whatever work I need to get done is just not going to get done? And the entire time I'm going to be perfectly healthy and could have come in. Okay. Time to play some video games. Time to build some Legos. I'll try to work that in. Well, it was interesting. I had it. I was just playing video games and watching movies. I think if I got it now, because I work from home now, they just came by, wiped everything down with wipes, and then let us continue on. I think if I were to get it now, because I work from home, unless it wiped me out to where it's like I can't even focus, I would still just work. Because it's like the only person I could damage are people that live with me, and I'm sure they would lock down. Oh, they would lock down quick. I also kind of like, and this is a place of privilege because I've lived relatively healthy. No, I don't live healthy. I've been very lucky with health. Like, I always kind of hoped I would just get it so that I could have it and know how it's gonna be. Like, I think the anxiety of I may have never gotten it yet, and the second I get it, it's gonna really wipe me out, is so high that I wonder if I just got it and it was a mild cold, then I would feel better. Wasn't feeling good on Thursday. I was at home and played on the Minecraft server for a couple hours, then whipped my brother's ass in Mario Kart. Fuck yeah! A stretch, adjustment, and a yawn. There's really, you can't beat. COVID hit me hard because I have asthma. Hot damn, yeah, that would be a problem. I used to have asthma, and not even that bad. Then again, I may just be remembering it wrong. Like, I used to have asthma, and I don't know if I grew out of it. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't seem to be an issue anymore. And I remember when this shit was kicking off, I was like, oh my gosh, will the asthma come back? I was like, I don't think so. But I have relatively decent lungs. I mean, they've worked so far. I'm still here. Exercise-induced asthma. Is that just an excuse not to exercise? Witchy, are you running a game? But I have exercise-induced fatigue. I just get fatigued. My breathing is fine until I work out, but everything tightens up. I have exercise-induced rage. Every time I work out, I get really angry. Okay, fine, it's a serious medical issue, Witchy. Fine, I guess we'll take it seriously. Gosh. I just wanted to make light of a possible medical issue, but if we're gonna be serious, I told my doctor, he told me the thing. That was a thing, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I haven't been to a doctor in so long. And it's not even like I don't trust them, I just haven't been. There's been nothing. I also live a very, like, incredibly sheltered life where, I don't do much. As you can tell. I forgot to say, I hit a 6 minute and 30 second mile, and I felt like shit afterward. That's because, like, we're not supposed to do that. We've reached a time in human history where we're like, you know what? Running a mile? Not necessary. We have vehicles. Like, we have means of transportation. We don't need to do that anymore. That part is, she thinks me having COVID is what triggered it, because I haven't reported having breathing issues before. That's a bummer and a half. Like, I mean, earlier I mentioned there's just been a ball of anxiety in life lately. That's the other thing about this COVID thing that is like, besides the death, it's how there's just this undercurrent of like, oh yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen later with COVID-related illnesses. Because there are some people that had no symptoms at all, right? They got it and they're like, oh crap, I got COVID. That's crazy. I don't feel anything. And then down the line, five years from now, like they could just find out, oh, it shuts down your lungs. Oh, by the way, hey, guess what? Your lungs are gonna shut down at some point. We didn't know then, because there was a whole bunch of shit we didn't know about COVID. And that's what's like, this is another rant that I don't have time for. Yeah, COVID, the political spectrum of America, the earth itself, whole lot of anxiety. Whole lot of anxiety. Oh, man. I knew it was bad when they started advertising like, hey, we're offering free like mental health counseling if you need it for, because, you know, COVID really screwed with a lot of us. Like, yeah, no shit. Like, my dad was going through some health issues right before COVID started, and he seemed like he was getting better, and then COVID hit, and I was like, well, this is a fucking kick in the nards. My brother and I came to a conclusion: if there was a zombie apocalypse, we just want it to be the Walking Dead zombies. And I don't want to. Well, actually, you Squirtle, but you mean classic Night of the Living Dead zombies, where they walk slow and they're not really dangerous one-on-one. If you have your wits about you, what's dangerous is that they're everywhere, and there's not much you can do about how many there are swarming you. I mean, it would be... Last of Us zombies. Which are technically not zombies. They made it a point to make sure it was never ever referred to as zombies, because they didn't want to make the connection, even though we know that they're basically zombies. World War Z, or the Day of the Dead remake, the Zack Snyder one, where they're all like track stars, where it was like, dude, come on, this is ridiculous. Well, it's, I don't know, like, I think it's, and I mean no offense to anybody who likes zombie shit. I really liked zombie shit for a while. But I think it's what they're trying to do to make it seem like it's unique in a very oversaturated idea. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, we know they're zombies, but we can't call them zombies because then everybody knows we're just ripping off zombie tropes. But it's like, well, we know you're doing that because that's what you're doing. They overuse zombies just like vampires. There's, and you know, It's kind of like Star Wars. Like, there are great stories you can tell using zombies. And some people have done that. There's some movies out there that are not standard zombie apocalypse stuff that is, you know, pretty good. But, like, because the standard zombie stuff makes the money, they're like, just make another one. Star Wars is the same way. Like, there's so much shit in Star Wars that you can use to make stories. But the first thing they did is like, let's make the same old Star Wars shit. And you're like, how about you try some stuff? Try some weird shit, man. Like, you know it's gonna make money in some way. Like, cut the budget down a little bit so you don't have crazy over bloated budget nonsense, and try some shit. That's why The Mandalorian did well. That's why Andor is doing pretty well. Try some new stuff. You know? Get creative. All the movies I've seen lately that I've been like, wow, that was pretty dope. It's all been way out of the box ideas. Like I watched the Lobster recently. It's super dope. I watched Terrifier 2 this weekend. Not that great. Because it was mostly playing on like older horror conventions. Like Nightmare on Elm Street. And I was like, okay, I get it. We all miss the 80s. That's what it felt like. It was like, okay, we all miss 80s horror movies, man. We understand. Anyway. I've been talking almost 40 minutes. And what did we learn? We learned that no matter where you go to work, there will be people who are dumber than you, who work less hard than you do, and who don't deserve to be promoted, but they will be promoted because they know how to play the game. And then there are others around you that you'll just be like shocked that they've ever had a job, or that they have the ability to feed themselves, or get up in the morning and use a motor vehicle. Those people are truly shocking. Z-Nation zombies made sense in the way that fresh zombies were fast but go slower over time because they continue to rot and will lose most. Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. We also learned that pandemics and diseases that could wipe out a good percent of your populations give you anxiety. We learned that companies and corporations don't care about human beings, they care about profits. We've overused zombies in all their forms. That's it. Earlier this week, I rewatched Treasure Planet with my brother. The only thing I remember about Treasure Planet is Morphe and Morphe arms. Because Morphe was like a cloud, and their arms were always like this. They always like hooked in to the body. And I remember watching that in college with a homie, and we started doing Morphe arms every time we saw each other. Morphe arms. People would say T-Rex arms, but, you know, T-Rexes also could bite you. Morphe was just a little character that just walked floating around like this. Anyway, let's get to the samurai murder, huh? Get to it. The Scar moves. That's always fun. Simple mistakes in movies like that are always hilarious.
this world and forced to fight.
Alright.
Say that. What hope is there?
Let's see how loud I am compared to this.
You're exaggerating.
Alright, so I just did some cleaning around the area. Trying to clean up this fog a little bit. Let's go to here and then go south and then go back up here and start a mission. Trying to think of pun inspiration. Uh-oh. Y'all want a little bit of that pun inspiration. Boom, got the supplies. The horse was trying to block me from the supplies and I said, nay. There's a pun right there. Didn't even know. I almost... What's that? Oh, poison. Best puns are the ones that aren't intended. It's true. Gotta love them puns. A lot of people like their sandwiches on hot cross pun. Oh shit, can't even see him. Got him. Oh, what? Got his ass. Knew it. Oh, we got a bird. Oh, we got a lady, too.
Hold still.
Thank you, my daughter. But please, save my home. Save Kawachi.
The whaling village on the western coast?
I got out just before the Mongols took over. My family's still trapped inside.
I'll do what I can.
I think they brought... I think they brought that bird over from Mongolia. It's technically a Mongol. Where did that bird go? Oh, heard me talking shit. Oh, there you are. Oh shit. Haiku. Why'd Anakin cross the road to get to the dark side? We did a lot of... Didn't we do a lot of Star Wars puns? A New Hope. Star Wars. Frozen Guardian. Safety surrendered. Do safety surrendered. Embrace the welcoming light. Heart refusing to fail. Chop wood and carry water? No. Embrace the welcoming light. I did a lot of Marvel ones. Also because there's just so much material. You could say that the puns were Eternals. Overcome the odds. Continue fighting. Stand tall and resist. Like that one.
Safety surrendered. Embrace the welcoming light. Continue fighting.
Baboosh. Haiku for your ass. Ooh, the headband of hope. What does that look like? No, come on. Blue? Doesn't even match my shit. Fuck off. I was actually looking at the archive, and the new Ghost of Tsushima one was Jimmy, you taught me how to say puns. Oh, the puns. Like, here's the thing. I completely understand why puns frustrate people. You're just wrong. No. No. Ridiculous. I don't want you to go outside. There's something in here, supposedly. Or near here. Oh, it's down there. Of course it is. Get a freaking banner. Yell at me if you come and tell me those shitty puns. I'm going to my room. What's up, Lizzie? Blood should be soon. It's Ghost of Tsushima. It's mostly just me killing Mongols. We need a good pun topic. I mean, Star Wars is easy. Marvel we already did. But it's also got to happen organically. Circus puns? Pokemon. Well, that's the problem with Pokemon is that there's been so many new ones. I don't even remember. I don't remember a lot of Pokemon. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Why do you just stand there? I can understand running away. Why would you just stand there after I murdered some of your friends very easily? It don't make no sense. Hanging out with your girlfriend. Alright, solid. Whoa. That was not intentional. Be that easy. Well. Wait. But yeah, Pokemon. Like, I'm not Seto, man. Like, I didn't play all the Pokemons. And there's so many. There's Pokemon that, like, they're literally just like an armchair. And, like, we call it armchair rock. And you're like, that's just an armchair. Like, you're literally just doing objects now. Oh, this Pokemon is called, Blenderific. That's just a blender with eyes. Yeah. Yeah, and his card is worth $2,000, so recognize. Like, this Pokemon is, like, literally an automobile. You just made a character from the movie Cars. Yeah. You should do drugs. Weed'll make you high. Oh my gosh. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Oh. Hey, don't get hung up about this. They're dead, and their village has been burned to the ground. Pokemon puns, Pokemon puns. Disclaimer, don't do drugs. They're bad for you. With pun. Well, I will say this, and I've said it to people. After my experiences with marijuana, I think if you're over the age of 18 and you would like to smoke marijuana, you should give it a shot, but realize that it may not be for you. I don't think you should do it before you're 18, and I don't think you should be drinking before you are, well, 18, but I guess 21 is what we'll say is appropriate. I actually have a friend who's a geologist, but we're still really informal. Like, he's my geo dude. There's crickets up in this piece. I'll take your supplies. Sure, you're here mourning the dead, but I'm a protagonist in a video game, so I'm gonna take your shit. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Because they will Pikachu. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Actually, I had a tickle in my nose, and I was hanging out with my buddy Ryan, and I was trying to get his attention, and I ended up yelling Raichu. There you are, you crickets, you son of a bitch. Oh, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. There's just so many, and I can't remember them. What the fuck are these dudes doing? Hey, are you popping off at a grave? You don't have to if it's too hard. No. A craftsman doesn't blame the tools. Got him. Oh my gosh, did they kill this woman? Bastards. Crap, I just need to like post up a is there another guy? Oh. This asshole hiding like this? Oh, it was only a hallucination dart. I kind of felt bad for that guy. He's stuck behind the rock. Man, I fucking love puns. And look, you know, if my stream has any goal, it's to get the love of pun out there to the world. Guardian's Ridge. Puns was my Valentine. Good. Because puns will never steer you wrong. Um, you know, I actually had a pair of Pokemon, um, and they looked a little bit like those characters from Dr. Seuss. It was my Mew 1 and Mew 2. Not that good. Not that good. I thought I could do it. It's not as good. Hold on. Got a text. Family member. Gotta check it. The circus one's intriguing, but it was like I couldn't think of how you would pun different parts of that.
Horse!
Fog of war on this map is not clearing out as well as it used to, which is a bummer and a half. I'm just going to bring up a list of the first 150 Pokemon. You're trying to sell me the poster. I don't want the poster. Give me the list. It's the internet, for God's sakes.
So,
Okay, and now there's just... This is frustrating. People are posting joke lists. I don't want a joke list. I want an actual list. Sons of bitches. Stop fucking around. This is serious business. I'm trying to make puns. What in the hell, guys? Now this has just become my mission. I'm so annoyed with these assholes that posted the list with links to stupid shit. Like, I can put it in the Discord. I swear, if you found it, There we go. And those are the original. I was finding ones where people put in, they're like, I try to guess the names because I'm hilarious. And you're like, okay, cool. Don't post it on the internet. You're not funny. Like, stop it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at some of these. These are not. Hold on. These are real names? Okay. No, this is not right. Some of these are wrong. Because I recognize Geodude, and that's not even the name that they used. Everybody on the internet needs to stop being so hilarious. Oh, look. This is really destroying my belief in Magikarp. When people ask me, oh, we got another one of these. Where are you going? Stupid bird. I put 2 correct ones. Well, if someone asks how I got to this new location, I can say I lect road. I don't even think that's the name of a Pokemon. You stupid bird. Stupid bird. Alright. Is this gonna be a thing where you just bring me to where the next story mission is? Like, I don't know. Where are you going, bird? Oh my gosh. Can you shoot the birds? Oh shit. Blue. Super blue. No, thank you. Now let's start a mission. Let's just start a mission. You put up 2 correct ones? Okay, Squirtle. Believing you. There it is. You know, some people don't like Community because it's too Metapod. I could have made a Metapause joke. Okay, everybody calm down. Kirk, I did a fake tattoo of my girlfriend. So you drew on your girlfriend? That execute an Exetor? What?
I don't want any trouble. Why is he running away? Please, my
What
lord.
did you do a fake
Speak
tattoo
with
of?
Sota, the Dye Master.
You know, I'm actually pretty good with falling asleep next to a partner. People say I'm Snorlax. I went to this restaurant and ordered some food. It was oddish. Got the tattoo picture in the Discord. That's pretty dope. Also, thank you for blocking out potentially bad shit. I appreciate that.
Speak with Sota. He's in charge. Stays warm inside the dye house.
I'm looking for the headman, Sota.
In the dye house. Apparently he was right there. I'm a dumbass.
Oh, sorry, my lord. I didn't see you.
When
You're the samurai they call the Ghost.
And yet your people run from me.
tell me, Squirtle, when you got COVID, were you
Stranger could be
coughing?
Anyone, Mongols, bandits.
It's pretty good.
If they're preying on you, I can stop.
I remember one time I
Don't trouble
drew,
yourself.
I
We
had
can
somebody
manage
draw on
it
my
alone.
arm for like hours and hours and
You're
hours,
turning away.
and
Our
it looked
enemies
way
are
worse than that.
disease and starvation can't be cured with a blade.
If you insist, Sota.
I mean, slowpoke is too easy.
Something is off. I'll take a look around.
Didn't even pay attention to what he said. Investigate the town. Super open-ended. Just look around. Man, when it was raining, I always had to leave my shoes at the door because they'd be covered in muck. See, not so hard. Well, I just needed to remember the names of these of these characters. I hadn't played Pokemon in forever. Oh, we got some blood leading to this shit. Huh. Well, that's ghastly. Character name. You know, when I was younger, I used to go out for Donald Duck impression contests, and I would do pretty well. Sometimes I'd win the gold duck. One of these days, he's my champ. That one took me.
Over here. This way, my lord. But don't follow too close.
What do you want?
Please, come with me.
So, my a friend of mine actually raises birds. But he has this one that's like really, really dumb. We call it a Pidgeot.
Why the secrecy?
I don't know these people, my lord. It's better if they don't see us talking.
They're hiding something.
They avoid this place like it's cursed. But I saw the
After I
one
run
called Sota sneaking around
Lot, I'm
here
a bit
few nights
wheezy.
ago.
You're brave to speak up. Get out of sight. And be careful. What are these people hiding? Drowned.
The other day I was trying to catch a snake, but it was really hard because it was really Wigglypuff. And if I gain a little too much weight, I don't even need to dance to get a little Jigglypuff.
Scraps of clothing. Women's. Bloody handprints. Scratches. People were locked inside these things. Try to claw their way out.
Paris. Just looking for the thing that keeps setting off my meter. I think there's records around and I'm like, God damn. Stop buzzing. This is my brother. Oh wow, he's my slow bro. That's a good one. So, sometimes I like to go to Carl's Jr. with my friends and just get a shit ton of chicken stars and
Something.
and then if I'm like across the room, I go, "Star me,"
What's going on here?
and then they throw one over to me. You know, I've been lonely lately. I guess you could say that I'm seeking love. I was supposed to find this
Ground is still
later.
frozen for burial. According to Sota, most died from illness. All men, killed by weapons.
There are records in every single one of these buildings. Sometimes I feel like the fun part is trying to see what you're going with these. You're trying to anticipate the pun. Am I still investigating? God damn, how much of this town do I need to investigate? Clearly some shit went down.
A large group headed out of town. Someone killed people and let some villagers remain. Took others away. Let's find out where.
Getting gloomy. You know what my favorite Rolling Stones song is? Gimme Shelter. You guys are zigzagging.
He went this way.
Be right back, more laundry.
Ahead.
But you might miss these puns.
Tracks. Must be
Um,
headed in the right direction.
change hat of a bee.
Hands were bound. Tried to run, but they struck her down. Left her to die.
Got rid of the South Central Los Angeles street hockey. Blue Corduroy Funhouse. I was actually I don't know if I want to wait until Witchy Dragon's back with this one. Or just give you the goods. I was hanging out at a apiary, you know, where they take care of bees and whatnot, and a couple of bees escaped, and so they went into lockdown protocols, and they came over the airwaves, and they were like, "Come on, guys, you know the bee drill." Where are the feet? I feel like the feet just straight disappear after that. Do I just... I know if I go too far off the path.
They could have sheltered in that farmhouse. There they are. Hope the people they took are still alive.
Oh, damn. It's a lot of them.
Legium Harsinta.
Asshole going for the... Going after the innocent people like that? Went to the store and they had butter free. It is bullshit that that doesn't pause. So, people in my family, they like to, go out. Oh, there he is. Arrow from that dude. And then rescue the people.
It's over. I can take you back to your home.
I have family
You'll
members that
never
like to
go
go out
back.
into the woods and look for
None of
deer.
Sago survived because they gave us to these
And for some weird
monsters.
reason, they took like
But
this
many
big
of them were killed.
The ones who
vat
stood up
of like
for us.
dark soupy substance,
We can
and
make
I
a
was
new
like, "What
home
is
here,
that?"
my
And
lord.
he said, "It's
But
Huntar."
only you can give us justice.
Some people love seeking attention.
The men of Sago Village will answer to me.
I'm guessing they sold those people off. I don't need to hear the story. It makes sense. I mean, some of it's easy because like the names are based on popular saying, like abracadabra, alakazam. Like that's just easy shit. When I'm at work and they give me a new project, I always say I'm Onyx. I saw some crying while ringing a doorbell. I guess you could say it was a weeping bell.
People of Sago Village, I am Lord Sakai. Get out here, now!
How can I help you, my lord?
You lied to me, Sota.
What do you mean?
The women of Sago Village are free.
What were we supposed to do? We're not fighters.
No, you are swine. All of you.
Spare them, my lord. It was my plan. I bullied them into it.
As you like, Sota. The rest of you leave Sago forever. If you come back, you will join Sota. Go!
What do you want to talk about?
What happened here?
The villagers taken by the Mongols are free. They're sheltered at a farm nearby. You should join them.
Anyway, it's better than here.
I don't know. This village seems pretty dope. You should get them and bring them back. You found a village. Hot diggity damn. We can communicate with them. Go this way to unlock this area, and then go up here. That village. That's what I do. Protect the innocent. I went to my dad who was trying to mow the lawn, and the lawnmower wasn't working, and I was like, hey, do you know what's wrong? And he says, I think it's my choke. I'm riding the opposite direction. Son of a bitch. Pay attention. Oh, that's one. So when I was in school, like, there's a lot of kids to a class, and you know, you always figured out ways that if kids had the same first name, you had ways to delineate which one. But it got really hard because there were 3 Dougs in my class, and they all sat together. We call them the Doug Trio. Lucky we can play a good amount of video games in a week. I probably play 5 hours max. Was now every time I look at this, I'm wondering, is there a pun or are you just giving me information? I guess it's the curse of puns. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, what Pokemon is that? And I can't tell. Oh, right over his head. Oh wow. Killed a horse. So, you know, I don't know if they're still here, but Lizzie was talking about being poly, and you know, if there's any miscommunication in a polyamorous relationship, you might have to face the poly wrath. I felt good about that one. I like that one a lot. Oh man. She made me hydrate, so I'm not speaking. Oh shit. Wow. Oh, you son of a bitch. I want to get to this asshole, not you. Gosh, I took him apart. I'm trying so hard not to.
Please save me!
You'll be free soon.
You know, I'm into. This isn't gonna work as well after that other one, but I myself am into monogamous relationships. But you know, sometimes I think to myself, I should really give a poly whirl.
But the bastards are working people to death in that place. I won't let
Give
them
it a
do that.
poly whirl. Damn it! I fucked up the wordplay. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh, and we got another one up here. Fuck yeah. Alright, cross that, go straight up there.
Care less about the castle.
I do enjoy how I like to play this game by clearing out all of the villages and then going through the game where they're like, oh, we're so oppressed. I was like, I literally killed all the Mongols that were here. Oh, one of these dudes. One of these dudes. Where are you going? You're like, oh, I'm just gonna fly up. A dog tree. Oh. Why do birds, they always go to buildings like this? You know, maybe I'm just too, picky when it comes to dating. I always feel like I knit a queen. I don't know if that works. I don't know if it works as well as I hoped it would. You know, to get better, but Squirtle is right. I mean, if you want to get better with your times, you need to run. Need a rad. Fuck. How did that guy... Wait, what? The bear was already dead and the dude flew back over here. That's magic. You know, one time I went to see this creature in a cave, but it was at the zoo. It was born in captivity. Turned out to be a Zubat. Three enemies with a chain assassination. Yeah, fuck it. I hate that I have to kill the dogs in this game by chasing them. Because they never attack you head on. They always try to, like, find you at a moment when you're not paying attention to them, and it pisses me off. I love how I'm avoiding Squirtle puns. Well, the Squirtle puns, I mean, they're right there, and they also seem like pretty gross. Damn.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's...
No, they'll see us.
Little did he know, I was right there. Yoink. And you did.
Help me!
You're going to be all right.
Bless you, Lord Sakai.
Be careful up there.
I was a lot of people don't know this. I was actually in the armed services. And the guy I reported to accidentally, you know, got caught up in a fire. He didn't look too good after, but as a joke, I used to call him my Charmander instead of Commander. Oh, that's a horse. I thought that was a dude. You would. Damn it, they weren't close enough. That's bullshit.
You'll be free soon.
Finally. Thank you, my lord.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
I wish she was here with me.
Two guys over here. Idea. That work. I'm not gonna be able to chain assassinate 3 guys because they don't get close enough together. It's not cool. It's not right. I downloaded Fortnite for fun because I was bored and I barely shot someone and they built a fucking tower. Yeah, Fortnite, I am happy to say I have never played it. Never, ever, ever played it. Wasn't even out of, like, some, like, point. It was just like, ah, never played it. Oh, shit. Yep. Come on. Of course, they're archers, and they're not going to get close by at all. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't even out of... I got distracted by the game. It wasn't even out of, like, some big point, like, Fortnite's dumb. It was just like, I never played it, and I was like, I don't... It's a bummer how now,
The best day of my life, my lord.
if you want to start playing a game where there's any competitive element at all, everybody else is so good, because that's all they do, that it doesn't make it any fun to try and learn how to play. Sometimes I feel that way about... Sometimes I feel that way about Apex Legends, but you kind of just, like, you play with friends and you have a good time when you can. Really? You can't just get on the rope? You gotta use the thing to get on the rope? There's no other way? There we go. There was only one guy. Oh my god, is that a dead whale? Dead by daylight.
Free at last.
Doesn't.
Go.
But I
Stay
suspect it's because there isn't much going on. That seems like a bummer. Cutting up this whale. What did the whale ever do to you? Okay, so there's one more. But where? Where are you? Here we go. Okay, here we are. The fuck? Of course. And now they all show up. You bitch. Literally hit the prisoner. No effect. And we got fucking smoke bombs, douchebags.
You're going to be all right.
But I feel that way with Apex Legends sometimes,
lord,
where you're just like,
I think
God,
you were
why do you
destined to
have to
come
be
here.
so good at
This
this?
piece of armor was given to us by the man who made it. He was fleeing the Mongols.
He wanted you to hide it from them?
He was frantic. Made us promise to keep it away from the enemy.
I'll keep that promise for you.
Piece of Mongol armor. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been getting pieces of Mongol armor here and there. Ghost of Legend. What does that mean? I got my highest title? Boom, bitch. Ghost of Tsushima. That's the highest it'll get, huh? I've reached the apex. I am the Ghost of Tsushima. Is there... Hold on. Because I want to use this as a pun, but I almost feel like this isn't real. Is there a Pokemon named Execute? Because that just seems not real. Execute? That's too easy. Come on. My buddy, he has this spot in his house where, he basically wanted to make a spot where, like, his wife, you know, kind of like his space, and he doesn't want, you know, to have any like a design that his wife signs off on where he can go and kind of veg out, but it's actually locked. You need a man key. Bill General Dogshin. They also call him General Wiener Dog. General Dogshin. That joke was good. I don't care who you are. One of these days, I gotta figure out a time when he is streaming and I really could spend time watching it and chatting. I want to get into Seto stream and just go pun crazy, because I know he'll get so upset. I remember him getting upset if I go on pun runs back when we worked together, so I just want to do it on his stream so he he'll ban my ass. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oops. Oh. Oh, did that bird disappear? That bird knew I was gonna kill his ass, and it just straight disappeared.
You'll be free soon.
Your humor is not broken. It has been enlightened.
You're free.
I would be laughing. You gotta let me know.
Stay there.
I won't get far, my lord.
It's one of those things where, like, because I know he has some viewers that then suggest that he
I'll make sure
raids my channel and whatnot, and I'm happy for everybody who's shown up because of his stream. I don't want to piss him off too bad, but it would just be so funny. It would be so funny. Because I've seen him get annoyed with those types of jokes. And him flustered is very funny. I did. Now do something with your life. Don't waste it. Someone once, I mean, this one's easy. Someone once described what it was like when you were on drumline, and I would say rat-a-tat. Oh, that's an inappropriate joke. I'm not gonna do that one. There's a joke that I could have said that. Yeah. Well, now I have to put some time between it because there's a way to not make it dirty. I'll write out some topics for you and just ask for a topic. Well, I mean, I should be writing all these down because I know Seto enjoys Pokemon. Whoops. Oh, wow. That was... Kirk, I had a coffee cup and I forgot where I put it. Well, how are you going to drink your coffee? That's day one coffee stuff. Coffee in cup, know where coffee is. I actually really... sometimes I do that and I hate it. Where, like, I put something, like a drink down, and then I start moving things around. I go, oh my god, where did I put the drink? Because you know that the drink is slowly getting cold, and you're like, son of a bitch! Can you trace back your whereabouts? I forgot about my milkshake. Oh, milkshakes. Damn it, Squirtle, you're gonna make me want a milkshake for lunch or dinner. And it's not calories I need, you know? It's gonna be summer before you know it. I need that beach bod. Or Pokemon. I said fuck it and had a cupcake. Is there a fucking... This is so lazy. I forgot how lazy this shit was. There's a Pokemon called Drowsy. Gosh, Pokemon. That was a really good one from Crave Cupcakes. Pokemon, they just got away with whatever, man. They were like, what are you gonna do? You gonna take your money elsewhere? We're Pokemon. We gotcha. We got you by the scruff. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. It's a little Macho Man Randy Savage from the film Spider-Man. Not the Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man No Way. Different directions. Hypno? I know Hypnotoad is Futurama. I know that. I remember that. Well, now I'm going to make my milkshake I was supposed to do an hour ago. You go make that milkshake and you enjoy it. And then you drink the milkshake. Because when life hands you milk, you make milkshakes. I mean, I would just drink the milk, but that's me. Get all of the fog. There we go. I put a Twix in it or save myself from diabetes? I mean, you put the Twix in it. The Earth is gonna kill you anyway, so you might as well eat the sugar. Might as well die enjoying some shit. Yeah, that's what I overheard in a podcast that actually gave me some relief. I'm re-listening to a podcast I used to listen to years ago, and they got to the point during the 2016 election, and they were all talking about how, like, you know, shit's over, like, the party's over, we had our fun. And at one point, the guy who runs the podcast, he made a comment where he basically was like, look, if you're thinking about harming yourself or taking yourself out of the picture, think of it this way. The Earth is gonna do it to you. Not the Earth, but, like, just life and circumstance. You don't need to help it. My cupcake was a little over 500 calories. Crave is known for vegan cupcakes and vegan stuff. Use a fuck ton of replacements that are high calorie. Goodness gracious. Now we're gonna go to here, but we're gonna start here. Clearing it out. I wasn't. Family member who texted me an hour ago. Hopefully it wasn't super important. Kirk is Clip Clap alive? I mean, Clip Clap's in the Discord. I don't know why Clip Clap, because Clip Clap will post things. But he'll post things on the Discord around this time, but he doesn't show up to the stream. And Beer George, I know, is very, very busy. Beer George has a very odd work schedule. Yeah, it takes up a lot of his time, and it's not really... At least that's what I think. Yeah, that's... Beer George? I think that's Beer George. You know, it's just, sometimes you see folks, and sometimes you don't.
Come and fight!
The three of them, right? It's cutting through these jacked up. You done messed up, Aaron? Oh, another Rhine. Rhines are annoying. My second least favorite thing about this game. I'm lucky I'm in the same time zone as Kirk, so it's easy to set my alarm. Yeah, also, wait, isn't Clip Clamp really towards the middle of the country? So, like, it'd be much later for him? What the fuck? I just tell everybody, talk shit about Clip Clamp. Get on the Discord. Really ruffle his feathers.
Warmth. Soon. Getting cold. Need to stay warm. So cold. Need warmth. Soon.
Are you kidding?
Need a fire soon.
Hold on. Kidding? You need to tell me I can't go up there? Bullshit. Some bullshit. It's too cold. Yeah, well, maybe you are a bitch. I just saved your asses. Fucking dumbass. I love how killing them brings back my health.
So cold.
Sundays are the only days I wake up early willingly because of this stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate
Need a
it.
fire soon. Getting colder.
Damn it. That's stupid. Where the bird? Where the bird at? Where the bird? Where the bird? Where the bird at? Go down. Sundays would be boring otherwise. Well, I'm glad to have made your Sundays a little bit better for you. I try my best. Where did the bird go? Because as we know, the bird is the word. What are you doing? You dumbass bird?
Please. Almost lit.
What's up, dog?
Will the fire not light?
No,
My
my
Sundays are
lord.
for Kirk and video
The
games.
wood is too wet.
If I could be
My
associated with
hands
Sundays, that would be
Too
amazing.
cold.
Let me
The
try.
whole day.
Never been so cold. You'd be better off somewhere warmer.
As would you, my lord. For now, share the fire with me.
Let's share a
And
fire.
listen to the tale of this mountain. Long ago, fire fell from the sky and landed atop Mount Jogaku. A lone warrior braved the dangerous climb and found a giant rock covered in flames.
So it was a meteorite?
He touched his sword to the fire. Flames engulfed the steel, but left him unharmed. He created a new fighting style he called the Way of the Flame.
Well, yeah, the way of the
The
flame. makes
warrior
sense.
took pieces of the rock west with him to China. There he sought answers about its origin from learned monks and scholars. After months of travel and research, fire fell from the sky once more. He led the people to it and showed them it was nothing to fear. For he believed the way of the flame was a gift from the heavens. And he shared its secrets with all who wished to learn.
We're gonna find out that was a bad idea.
Handed down through generations, the way of the flame has returned to Tsushima. The Mongols wield it against our people.
Sure do, those assholes.
But rumor says the fire still burns atop Mount Jogaku, waiting for any who can survive the climb.
Guessing that's what I gotta do.
So you wish to know if the tale is true? Will you make the climb?
Not I, my lord. I told the story to a Ronin not long ago, and he began the climb.
And he died.
Though I fear the cold will take him.
Probably. That Ronin was a
Find what's in the
bitch.
mountain heights.
Boom, let's do it. Let's get that undying flame, aka your high school crush. Ah! Or your first crush. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Can I get around it and do this first? Damn it, Lizzie. Why are you trying to hydrate me? You want me to get healthy? You're not my mom. I don't know why I got upset with you. Taking me away from Mongol murder. God damn it, Lizzie. God damn. God damn. I actually could use the stretch, so thank you. Changing the hat. Right, and now we're going to the milk hat. Just a hat with a gallon of milk on it. Well, I'm glad your milkshake is good. Does it bring all the boys to the yard, though? You know what? Let's... I don't know if any effect of this, but I did buy 2 new pairs of glasses the other day. They were a little cheap, but I dig them. Did I do milkshake Sunday? Sure. This is a cookies and cream shake, right? Cookies and cream. That's what you were talking about before with the other milkshake talk. Good stuff. Now, you know what? I have a question for you, Squirtle. And there... You know, I want to say there's no wrong answer, but there is a wrong answer. How do you feel about peanut butter? How do you feel about peanut butter? Dogshin. Oh, this is the guy. Oh, shit. Is this whole territory? And dodge attack. Oh, I really came in the most complicated way, didn't I? Oh shit, this stupid thing. Get off. Get off. Get off. God. Well, I kind of started at the best spot. All this, Not what I wanted you to do. Personally, I don't like it very much. Only with apples? Okay. Well, one of the best shakes I ever had was a peanut butter chocolate shake. That's the reason I bring it up. Oh, that's dude. What's the max amount of spice you can handle? I cannot handle a lot of spice, I will be honest. Oh, I'm like Batman, but I'm murder. I can't handle a lot of spice. I would say, because that's the thing, I don't even know how to quantify it. When like you go to a Chinese restaurant and they say, "Oh, it's a little spicy," I can do that. But when someone goes like, "Hey, it's spicy," then I'm like, "Nah, I'm out, dog." When they say, "Oh, it's a little spicy," because they know if you tell somebody who's kind of a little bitch when it comes to spice, that you don't tell them it's a little bit spicy, then they'll complain. I can handle that. But when you get into the spice where you're like, okay, well, just to let you know, it's spicy. I can't do that. Oh. Pepper? Wow. That kind of surprised me, and I fascinated him. You're terrible at your job. I got in very easily, and I murdered most of your friends. What? Oh, wow. I got the good one. Oh, I should have used the thing. I can eat food with, like, chili powder, but I can't eat the actual peppers. Huh. At one time, and I don't know if you guys have, you guys and gals, you homies, you folks, I don't know if you've watched the show Hot Ones. A pretty popular show. I imagine you've at least seen it. I did try Da Bomb Beyond Insanity from Hot Ones because someone bought a bottle, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. That was like just battery acid. I don't understand how people consider that food. But I've had some spicy things where I'm like, I understand why that has value. It's just not my jam. The hot yellow peppers? Vaguely, yes. Fucking-
I want my son. Hey, Raj, wait. Aşağı yaptım.
Party. Half the time this shit. Up the top, take it. Spicy. If you take out the things that make it spicy, and then add things that aren't spicy, it's not spicy. I hear murdering people. What'd I do? Business card. Professional. All you needed? I thought you were gonna get up, bitch. Yeah, I'm like pretty, let's say, embarrassing when it comes to. I just don't. I was very, very picky when I was young, and now I'm like willing to try stuff, but I'm also like I don't want to waste money or time on something that's gonna end up being shitty. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a bummer. Why you make your doors louder? Only try food when my brother cooks it. I'm willing, like, it's like this. I'm willing to try anything, but if it's like certain textures and smells, I'll be like, you know, maybe it's just not this one. It's not this one. Not gonna be this guy. Like, I've always been suspect about fish. I've never trusted fish. Like, all the shit we do to our oceans and waterways. It's like, I wouldn't want to eat anything in there. Killed the dog. One of the banners. I mean. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Perfect dodges, which I haven't even tried to do. It doesn't matter anymore, right?
Who will face me first?
A dog. Saddle a bit. Wow, I passed one of them completely. Son of a beach. Salmon? I mean, it doesn't matter what the fish is. I don't trust it. I don't trust fish. Don't trust it. Not out here trusting the fishes. I'll eat it though. I've had salmon and it was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm always like questionable about it. I'm always like, I do not know why people are obsessed with sushi. Like sushi, I'm like, no, thank you. They're like, oh my gosh, but it's so good. I'm like, I bet it is. Cool, you get to eat it. There's more for you. Like my steak rare or blue? Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew somebody who they were all about getting their meat as rare as possible, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure you're a psychopath. My brother loves sushi, and I hate it because I'd rather not get salmon. Oh my goodness. Did I literally walk past this thing? Gosh darn it. And now I gotta destroy the black powder. Get to that black powder can. Come on. Blow up this shit. I just think it's because the more you cook, you're putting it. That little explosion. Oh, damn. Look at this guy's clothes. Looking sweet. There's a sushi that is called Tastes Like My Ex-Girlfriend. Wow. I mean, of course there is. Of course there is. I don't think you are aware, sir, of the danger you're in. Dude, this is so bad for you.
Great skill by one of our own people.
Where are you running? Where you running? That was incredibly too easy. And I'm learning technique point. I'm getting gold. At least it isn't called Taste Like My Ex-Husband. There is a tree. There is a tree. And once again, this stream has been marked not appropriate for people under the age of 18. But there is a tree back in the college I used to go to. Oh, wow, look at this. We got all types of stuff. There was a tree that during the springtime would literally smell like semen, which is the medical term. It literally would smell like that. And I remember the first year I went there and walking by those trees, and I was like, huh. Well, this is an interesting situation. Why would they do this? Legend story time. I remember a lot of people would talk about it. They'd be like, oh, go by the cum tree. And I was like, yeah, I had to go by the cum tree. And does it smell like cum? Yeah, surprisingly. That's its nickname. You know what? We're not going to suddenly be like, oh, it smells like fresh strawberries.
Fight me!
I want to do this right. Oh, shit. And I got all my health back. Oh, wow. Not the perfect time. Got you, boo.
You're going to be all right.
Yeah, it was literally... It was insane. 'Cause you, like, it was undeniable, too. And everybody did that same thing where, like, when they were in mixed company, they were like, yeah, that tree, it's in bloom. And you're like, yeah, the tree that smells like... Another one. Would taste like. You never trusted mashed potatoes? What? Mashed potatoes are great. All right. Oh. Damn fox. Dum dum bam ba-dum bum bam, a foxy. A fox. Hate anything that's mushy? Well, that's fair. You're not a fan of the mush. You're not a fan of the mash nor the mush. Gosh, this fox is just like taking me on a marathon. Boom. Shrine honored. Text from Sorry. Okay. One of these days, I will buy the ground bison. They say. What's up with the ground bison at HEB? Is it just legendary? Legendary bison? This bison will knock your socks off. Who's got the best bison? We do. Here at HEB. Home of the best bison this side of the Mississippi. Are you going to your other stores for bison? Well, let me tell you, you're stupid. You should have been coming to us for your bison needs. Because we know how to bison. Alright, I think I see it already. I haven't seen it at Walmart. Different from your typical cow, goat, pork, and pork meat.
So cold.
Alright, what, Tanuki's brush. Ooh! Furry. There's one furry looking thing. Keeping your blade warm.
Need to warm up.
Yeah, how do I... I just have to push through and get up there? Is that the... Do it. I'm gonna die.
Need a fire soon.
Right there. So I gotta cut a little bit to the left. You can do it. You have so much health.
Campfire. Finally.
Oh, 'cause you a bitch?
Rest by the fire, my lord.
You've never chewed gum. Ever.
Thank you.
No gum. You
Are
mean to
alright?
tell me you've never had gum? Never in your
Blood
life. No
hurts more
gum.
than my body.
That
It's
seems
an
crazy.
unforgiving mountain. What were you hoping to find at the top?
Answers. Power. Anything. A flaming sword would be useful in a place like this.
So it would.
I'm sure you'll pass the mountain. Good luck, my lord.
Based on the very short conversation we've had together. Let's do it.
Hold
Oh.
Need to warm up.
I need to warm up.
Need a fire soon.
I need you to fucking relax.
Another campfire. Please light.
That seems crazy. Gum is dope.
Never been so
I know it's a
cold.
crazy stance, but gum is dope. What the fuck is that? My merch line is gonna come out. It's just gonna be my face, and it says,
A death poem. Mountain beat them.
shit. It's just like my face, and it says Kirk has glasses, and then on the back it says gum is dope. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I landed... Games like this. They're like, oh, the traversal system. Traversal? Universal traversal system.
So cold.
God, that pissed me.
So cold.
You should try it.
Warm up.
Get some sugar-free gum and give it a shot.
That campfire is my only hope. Can't take much more cold. Hurry and light.
Block blood. It's just like a Tetris piece bleeding. I wonder, I have to wonder what is the, like what is the copyright on for Tetris? Like, is it on the pieces too? Or is it just the name? I feel like they would have copywritten everything. It's so...
So cold. Need warmth. Soon.
What the fuck, dude?
Can't take much more cold.
I mean, we've got a bunch of ideas for merch out there now. Oh, fuck!
Someone built a dojo here.
One built, and suddenly
Welcome, my
it's
lord.
less...
Call me Betomaru.
Welcome, my lord.
Jin Sakai. I wasn't expecting to find anyone up here.
I've wondered if any would make the climb. You seek the way of the flame.
Tell
Invaders
me,
from the
what is
west with
cool on
flaming swords
Netflix
stole
now?
from Tsushima.
They brought back the gift offered to them by my ancestor.
Teach me, Betomaru. A samurai will show the Mongols the true power of your way.
Take a piece of the rock, and we will face each other in combat. Only then will you learn the way of the flame.
I'm gonna kick your ass, dude. Investigate the dojo. Some pretty nice digs here. He's like
Now to duel Betomaru and learn his technique.
let's do it, brother. Try and watch Sweet Tooth. On Netflix? I was just joking like this guy would be like, what's cool on Netflix now? I've been away for so long. Here in the mountains. What season of Stranger Things are they up to now? They just finished up 4. 4?! Jeez, how long does it take? Oh, shit.
The way of the flame is unforgiving. Now, strike your sword against your piece of the rock. Once more, let the way of the flame guide you.
Oh, oh. Got him.
Our fight ends here, my lord.
Because he would have killed me.
Good. The Way of the Flame is not meant for friendly rivals. I will wield it well against the enemies of Tsushima.
You have learned the Way of the Flame. Never forget it is a gift that fell from the heavens, Lord Sakai.
Hells yeah. Oh, shit.
Is there something else, Lord Sakai?
Apparently there's something around here I should grab.
This place isn't what I expected.
My ancestors trained in the Way of the Flame here, free of worldly distractions.
What
Free of worldly distractions,
I live to share my
aka
teaching with those
Netflix.
who deserve it.
Porno.
Another may come who needs the Way of the Flame.
Just playing a little flute. Working on your flute action. Mind telling me what is pinging my, pinging my, like, item finder thing? Starting to get really annoying. Something up here? How is this not unlocked? Let's do it. Why not? We'll go here and we'll go up. Return to the musician. What? I gotta return to the musician. What's he gonna tell me? I'm gonna be like, hey, I found the shit. And he's gonna be like, cool. What do we need to talk about now? Go talk to the musician. Apparently he's just learned Stairway to Heaven. Just riding my horn to a musician. Ah. This has always got to happen this way.
You returned safely.
Yeah,
It was a treacherous climb.
badass.
I've learned the Way of the Flame.
It's unruly and powerful, my lord. Take care the flames do not burn you.
The Way of the Flame will only consume the Mongols.
Teller of Tales. Complete all mythic tales. like a... Now it's there? Oh, shit. Oh, damn! That shit's bright. Gotta wear sunglasses looking at that shit. How is this not? Man. I don't understand. Let me go that way and go south. Yeah, I know about the techniques, except there are no new techniques available. Except for these, which don't really matter to me anymore. So frickin' OP. Give me that horse! I don't know where that came from. That weird kind of game show. Show me horse! Am I gonna be too powerful? Might be too powerful. Probably should go from the bottom up then, huh? Well, how do I get down? What should I do for... meal prep for the week.
Come here and fight.
Let me get some of my resolve back, because I used quite a bit on that dude. Come on. I somehow killed the bird, too. That was insane. It's a lot, horse. Seemed to have vanished there when the fighting started. You know, like, I know I don't expect you to get in and scrap with them, but... Asshole running? Are you kidding? You're joking me. Ooh. There we go.
Still,
Pretty sweet hat, dude.
what a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Go. Be well.
I'd be
Don't have
honored
to give me shit.
if you had this.
Your thanks is good enough. Unless you have money. I'm going rock hunting. I'll let you know when I'm back. I might be done by the time you get back, Lizzie, because I imagine I'll be stopping at about noonish. So if I don't see you, have a good one. Enjoy looking for rocks. I think hunting them will be easy because they don't move. So, you know, pretty easy shots on rocks. Alright, have a good one. Get a new skateboard. No skateboard. Something I never really did. No, it was very popular for a time, and everybody had that Tony Hawk's
Come and fight!
Pro Skater game, which was good. And supposedly they're making another Skate, which Skate was pretty dope too. There we go. Easy as pie. Alright, what do we got in here? What we gotta do? Kill enemies with a longbow. A lot of armor, though.
Marta natra. Fische.
Coming.
You're
Don't
going to
worry.
be all right.
I got you. I need to relearn an ollie.
I'm forever indebted to you.
I remember one time
Stay
my
safe.
bestie, when I was younger, we were at a Christian camp, and he was like, "Let's go to the skate park," and I was like, "Neither of us know how to skate." And he's like, "Yeah, it'll be fun." I was like, "We'll get hurt." And he's like, "They got helmets, bro." And I was like, "Dude, we're gonna die." And he was like, "Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen?" I was like, "Well, death." Oh, shit.
It's too dangerous.
Okay, that's a moment. No.
Hold still.
I got you. You remind me of that elephant from
I'd given up
Tarzan.
hope before you
Well,
came.
that's not
Find
a
somewhere safe.
flattering
careful.
comparison, but thank you.
It will work out.
I know it's not weight related. I know it's anxiety related, but I mean, you know, still not a popular character of the Disney history. There's not a lot of elephant from Tarzan merch out there. Not a lot of love for the elephant from Tarzan. I think the soundtrack to Tarzan gets the most love. I know that I wanna know where to make it like me. Oh shit. Oh, it's not a frozen lake. That was frozen. I wanna know. Is that frozen? Is that a frozen lake? Seems like my feet go into the water a little bit. Can you shout it? I wanna fucking see. Which ones? Oh, There's a one guy who missed the entire thing. Dunzo. Like now you need me to hurry? Shit.
You're going to be all right.
I could have freed you. That dude was outside and didn't know about the carnage going on in here.
The best day of my life, my lord.
Be careful up there.
And there's one more down there. Interesting strategy. Pretty sure all your friends are dead.
Hold still.
Thank you for saving us, my lord. We were given this piece of armor and asked to protect it. But
Big
I think
deal.
it's much safer in your care.
Probably.
He didn't stay long enough to explain.
Strange. I'll look after it. A full set of Mongol armor. Too big to wear.
Mongol.
Someone must be looking for this.
And I'm gonna have all of it right away, and they're gonna be like, "What? You already got this shit?" And like, I've been out here all over the country, kicking ass, taking names. Alrighty. Not about. Oh shit, is he gonna give me, like, straight up easy armor? New spot on the map was added, but now the real question is that gonna be worth the ride? Let's find. Dun, 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 dun. What is here at the end of bird going towards it? What are you? Oh, hot springs. Learn a slider. Is that skateboarding terms? Boom, naked. Ass. Reflect on. Reflect on the death of somebody that
You could have been here right now, Ryuzo. Bragging about
Oh, baseball term.
Telling you awful jokes. You gave me no choice.
I had to kill him. That's what I reflected on. His need to die. And so apparently, if I back to the guy, something to do with this armor. Not here. Where did he go? Alright, well, I need to hit the restroom, and I think it's about time to end the stream. Thank you so much for everybody who came by. Lizzie, Squirtle, Witchy. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday and beginning of your week. I will be back tomorrow night for a film, and tomorrow's film is supposedly good. No, I don't want to, you know, juice it too hard, but according to the reviews I've seen, it's supposed to be good. So I don't know for sure. I know the movie we watched last time was kind of campy and bad. We try to do campy bad, possibly good drama stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, see you guys. Have a good one. Peace? Question mark?